Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel Carl Eats and Horror. Today we're back with another creepy mukbang. Hope you guys love and enjoy the video. Let's get right into this. So firstly, this is all cooked by my mom and just look at it, it looks so good. There's so many things to eat here today. Firstly, these are tortilla filled cups. So they have like vegetables and stuff inside of them, and then this is a meatball, but inside the meatball there's a full boiled egg. I'll show you guys that later. Here we have dumplings with potatoes and something that I really love, chicken feet. Over here I have potato salad, some fried vegetables and some pork, and then over here I have some more pork, some fried rice, samp, noodles with tin fish. Here I have the exact, so this is the same thing, it's fried vegetables. If you guys look, there's a few things on there. There's potatoes, sweet potato, carrot, and brinjal. It's called brinjal. And then here I have garlic bread, and then I have some liver over there. Here is like, oh, these chilies. Oh my gosh, I hope these are not chilies. Those look like chilies. Okay, we have a salad over here and a stew over there. So yeah, that's everything. Let's get right into the video. I have a spooky story about a lady in white. That's the name of the person or the entity that we're about to speak about. You should try noodles and fish, it's actually quite good. Get back to that just now. So the lady in white is a ghost with long black hair. She was in a terrible car crash, so this is how I don't want to say got created, but when you think of ghosts, there's always a backstory to how they originated. And as the legends go, there was a lady driving on Balit Drive, I think it said. It's in the Philippines, by the way. So this lady was driving in Balit Drive, and she was in an accident. So they had a car accident and she obviously died. Well, these are quite nice, they're very chewy and swishy. The different flavors it's very unique because now you have sweet potato and sweet carrot, and then you have potato and salty brinjal, and it's like different assortment of flavors in your mouth. It's quite nice. So this lady now, she died in a car crash on Balit Drive, and it's called Balit Drive because there's these trees in the Philippines called Balit trees, I think it said. They're like these massive trees, and the legend goes that spirits like live in these trees. They called the road Balit Drive. It's like a really long stretch of highway, and it's in like a rural type of place, so there's like lots of trees and stuff. And so basically, once she died now, so she was in a car crash and she passed away obviously. When spirits die, or when people die, not spirits, spirits are already dead. So when people die, there's this thing where they stay on earth and they continue believing that they're not dead. That's the case for like a lot of hauntings, if you might say, because imagine someone died in a house and they stay in the house. They didn't move on. So she didn't move on, and she became a spirit that sort of haunts and kills people who are driving on that road if they do not, if they're not cautious on what decisions they choose. The pork is sweet, but there's a bit of salt flavor as well, which is really nice, and I really like this. I'm gonna keep some for just now. What should I eat? Let me show you the egg. This is really cool. So if you look inside, there's a full boiled egg, and it's a meatball, and it tastes so freaking good. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like eating a burger, but like an egg and meat burger. And this is the garlic bread. I'm gonna eat some of the garlic bread with liver. I like liver a lot. I like that iron taste. Oh, and then I also have some cheese sauce. But I forgot what I'm supposed to put it with. Let me dip some of this. That's a cheese sauce, also made by my mom. Smells very cheesy, very strong. That is very good. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go on these. This is called something that I forgot actually. What is this called? Oh, a tortilla cup. That's what it's called. So now, the lady in white will sort of capture people or kill them or cause them to have accidents on the road when they're driving in Belit Drive. Say you're just a normal person, you're driving to your destination and you're on Belit Drive and you see a white lady in the distance. And she'll like try and catch a ride with you, or late at night now, so not in the daytime, she'll try and catch a ride with you wherever you're going. Some people would pick her up, some wouldn't, but like I'm a kind person, so I would generally have picked her up if I didn't know the story. Once you pick her up, it's basically over for you. So she'll get in the car, she'll act like a normal person, you'll think it's all fine, you'll think she's a normal person. Once you get in the car with her, she will show her true, hideous, monstrous face to you and cause you to have an accident. She might grab the steering wheel, she might make you accelerate, and you'll end up getting in a car crash and dying the same way she did. This pork is so good. So there's different variations of this story all around the world, but the one I chose to do is in the Philippines because not only is it like the creepiest, but it's also like the way I found the story online, so the way the story is presented is also a lot like cooler than the others. The samp also has some meat in it, and it has pink tip beans as well. I don't know how many of you guys like samp, but I love samp. So creamy, so delicious. So our story today is about a guy named Mark. Oh, this is chicken necks, by the way. That's what the stew is made of. So there's chicken necks and carrots in here. Or sweet potato. Carrots or sweet potato. Let me just taste that. Sweet potato. Let's just break that piece there. Eating chicken necks is so hard, I don't know how you're supposed to. That's quite delicious. And Mark was driving down Belit Drive now, so he lives in LA, and he came to visit his, he came to get married to his wife, and they were on a honeymoon in her hometown in the Philippines. So he came there to enjoy the love of his life and go on a honeymoon with his wife. But then an accident happened, and then he found himself driving back home to LA as soon as possible on Belit Drive. And his in-laws did invite him over to come sleep with them, but he just wanted to get straight home as soon as possible. So Mark is driving down Belit Drive. As he's driving, he opens up his phone and he's looking at pictures of his wife, and he's really just missing her. And then he knocks something, so that causes his car to swerve and he goes off side road and in a panic he gets out the car quickly to see what happened, and he notices one of his tires are flat. So as he's done this before, he whips out a new tire and he pops it on and he goes on his way. So as he is about to get back into the car, he can see someone is in the back seat, and confused he says, "Hello, who's there?" And as he comes around, he sees there's no one there. So he thought maybe it's a shadow, it's nighttime, he's tired, he's probably hallucinating. So he decides to get back in the car and he's on his way. As he gets in, he puts his seatbelt buckle on. He's driving, but the seatbelt notification is still going. So you know when you're driving and the seatbelt will go beep, 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 beep. Yeah, that's basically happening. And he's driving and he can hear this beeping and he's confused now. He's like, he has his seatbelt on, why is it still beeping? So he glances to his mirror and he sees in the back seat that someone is sitting there. He had a mild panic attack until he realized it was his wife. Some of this tortilla cupcake. It looks so delicious. So I'm gonna pour the cheese. Oh, look at that. Nice and full. Like I'm gonna be after this video. Pour some water for myself. Find some drinking water. Trying to be healthy. Trying to be healthy as I eat all this food. It was a lot harder than I thought it was. How do you eat this? It's almost like a biscuit. Am I supposed to break it or? Oh my god, this is gonna be such a mess to clean up. Because I wore white today. Should probably get a tissue to clean my fingers. Not gonna lie though, this garlic bread tastes so good. I love garlic. This is chicken feet. I love chicken feet. It's so squishy and delicious. I'm gonna try some of the liver again. That tastes really good, by the way. I love that iron in liver. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Try some of those noodles again, by the way. It's so delicious. I forgot I was telling a story. Mark is now spooked out because he sees his wife in the back of his car by the rear mirror. He had a quick sense of relief when he saw his wife's face instead of someone else's, because he didn't know who was in the car. So he stops the car and he turns around and he says, "Hi, how is this possible? Why are you here? And she says something along the lines of, this is the magic of my country. And yeah, so she wanted to fix things with him. She wanted to save their marriage. She was like reassuring him that they can still be together, and that he should just follow the way that she tells him. So that's exactly what he does. The music on his car radio starts playing. It's their favorite love song. She's holding his shoulder. It's romantic. He's happy. He's relieved. He's happy. His wife is with him in the car. They're going to go to a special healer who is going to help them fix their relationship. Everything seems good. She places her hand on his lap. I really love this noodles. All this food is making me so thirsty. But it tastes so freaking good. I think it's just a thing with drinking. For me, I always burp whenever I drink, and I think that's so weird, but I always do it. So there is egg and mayo with the potato salad, and I absolutely love both of those things. So if you ever invite me to a party, I'm eating potato salad because that's like my favorite thing. Got some sweet potato in there. That made it so much better. It's like a sweet and savory flavor. I love that mixture. I'm gonna use this to grab some of the putu. So putu is basically just dried pop. And then I'm gonna put some of the putu in my what's this called? My stew. The stew is kind of sweet, like a sweet savory again. I love that sweet savoriness. This one looks like it's pointing the middle finger at you. Back to our story. So where did I leave it at? I left it at so she got in the car with him, and she's like buttering him up, saying they're gonna live happily together, everything's gonna be good again. and he's eating it up. He's like, yes. He's very happy. It's like he's finally gonna get his wife back again. And they're driving on Billy Drive now. He can feel her hand get placed on his lap, and everything is romantic, and she's pressing his lap down onto the accelerator, and he's going faster and faster. It goes 80, it goes 90, it goes 100 miles an hour, and now he's starting to get a little panicked, and he turns around to look at her and ask her why is she pushing the accelerator. And as he turns his head to look at her face, he sees this hideous face of this disgusting rotten corpse almost looking creature looking back at him, and it says, we're gonna be together forever. He was like, this is not my wife. He's not believing it anymore, because now obviously it's revealed its true nature and what it looks like. The creature says that they're going to finally be together again. He has to go very quickly, and once he ends it all, he's going to be with his wife again. And that's when he remembers his wife has been dead, and there's nothing he can do about that. So he begins to panic, and his fight or flight instinct kicks in. Once this happens, he tries to push the creature back, but it's too late at this point. There was a turn coming up, and he crashes the car and ends up passing away. The only thing is, if his wife had told him about the stories of Billy Drive before this had happened, none of this would have happened. The wife's brother now had heard what had happened on the news. He was obviously upset. That was going to be his future brother-in-law. They had quite a history together because they knew each other from childhood. He wanted to go to the funeral and see his wife's husband, who was getting buried, because now he not just lost his sister, he'd also lost his brother-in-law. And at the funeral, in the far distance, he can see someone, and it's a lady dressed in white, and it looks like his sister. As he approaches this woman, behind the lady, he can see his actual sister. So there was like two of them, and he can see his actual sister and the brother-in-law, Mark. Then they just like vanished into thin air. And that's when he realized that Mark was not only driving on Billy Drive, but he also just saw the spirit of the white lady, the lady in white. That's when he realized that Mark didn't get in an accident, he was murdered by the lady in white. My hands are very messy, I need a tissue. So yeah, that's it for the story basically. But if you want to stay and watch me finish the food, you're more than welcome to. Oh, I just dropped everything. No! I forgot the chilies went. Let me wipe my hands. Cheese is milk, and milk helps with this. I need cheese. What can I put the cheese with? Still has some of that garlic bread. No, because I'm just gonna end up fucking drinking the cheese. Frick. Why is that so hot? What even chilies are those? Oh, this is sweet. This is gonna help. I hope you guys don't mind like squishy sounds. By the way, guys, so I got my report back on Friday. I did super well, guys, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, if anyone was like wondering how I do at school and stuff, I do pretty cool, so I'm very happy though, because last term was very stressful. We have 7 subjects, and I think I had 14 tests, because we have like two tests per subject. Some is 1, but then some like for English we had 3 tests, which is a lot of tests, and exams are coming up. So today's by the time this is released, I think exams would have started on the Monday. Sorry guys, I have hiccups. So yeah, just wish me luck with that, because I'm gonna need it. We will be writing for 3 weeks, which I think is quite a long time, but it gives me more time to like sort of prepare for the one next. I can eat a lot, but like gosh, I'm already full. Try some of this dumpling though, looks really good. The soup sort of soaked into the dumpling, and it's made it a bit like chewy and very delicious though. I should have put a fork. I forgot, and I was too lazy to get one now, so I'm just using my hands, guys. I still haven't tried any of the rice. Let's try some of the rice. So this is fried rice. It's a bit spicy, but overall it tastes very good. There's some cut up veggies in here too. I can see onions, I can see carrots, I can see brinjal, I can see lettuce. All looks good though. I mean, all tastes good. What haven't I tried? I think I've tried everything at this point. I had some of the salmon, but I have some more just in case I didn't. I don't even remember what I ate. So much, yeah. Oopsie. Before I go, I'm gonna have some more of this, some more of this fish and noodles, because this just tastes so delicious. It smells fishy though, like a strong fish smell, but it's very tasty. And it's very easy to make. So what I usually do, I just put the fish with the noodles and I put it in the microwave and cook it together. But I know some people cook it on the pot, but you can do the same thing. And it soaks up the the flavors of the fish into the noodles. This is spicy noodles, but it's not very spicy, so it's okay. Okay, well that ends my video, I guess. My chopsticks felt lovely. I am very full, so I'm not going to finish the rest of this. Probably save it for later. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. Hope you all have an amazing day, and bye bye.